Welcome. Back to it. We're back to it. Sorry. What are we back to?
We're back to the end is sigh.
Yes, we got to shake off the cobwebs here because it's been 3 goddamn years.
Yeah, I still don't think it was that long, but
I think as we brought this thing back to life, it was holy shit. I can't believe it's been that long, and why are we doing this to ourselves? But I don't know what. Wait, let's do what we used to do, Nathaniel. Wait, I haven't even said my name's Todd. Oh shit.
we haven't even done introductions. Clearly, it's been a while.
Oh man, like do we just roll with it?
I say we roll with it. We got to shake this off somehow.
Oh man,
we are human.
Oh.
I know.
Are we dancer?
Your perfectionist side is hating this so much, and you just want to go back and show how awesome and professional we are to everyone. But guess what? This is who we are, people.
This is Todd jumping in real quick to say, hey, you may notice we have some audio issues, but that's because we're trying something new. I can't always be there to record in person with Nate, so we are trying some Riverside action, and apparently if you use the echo reduction, it totally screws you when everybody's trying to talk. So Nate's audio gets quite choppy, but I think it's manageable for these ones. We are working on figuring it out, and hopefully by episode 3, because spoiler alert, episodes 1 and 2 were recorded very close to each other, so the same issue persists into that one, but hopefully by episode 73 it should be fixed. Fingers crossed. All that good stuff. All right, back to your regular scheduled programming and such. I just blew into the mic too as you did that. All right.
How much you hated it.
Well, I'm Todd, and we are back. We are the Indecide. Nate, why are we the Indecide?
We are here to make meaning out of the meantime. That's what we used
to
say. I'm going to say.
That is what we used to say.
What are we now? We're finding ourselves now.
Yeah, unfortunately, the end is still sigh. Things in the last 3 years, a lot has happened and a lot has not happened. There's been, outside of personal lives, like the world has gone back a good number of decades. 20s Germany, ring a bell. But anywho, we won't get into like the dark stuff. So we figured, it's time to get back to have conversations about movies, just to have fun, just kind of get back to, we play, honestly, what have we done the last 3 years? We've played video games every Thursday. So while we were not recording the pod, we were doing that.
Yeah, some would say we were making meaning out of the meantime.
Yeah. However you do that, that's what we were doing to keep ourselves sane. Everything, I mean, when we started this thing, it was in 2021, end of 2020-ish. Because we did 70 episodes, and each one of those was at least an hour, maybe even almost 2. So it's like almost 200 hours of content? But I mean, if you do because some of them are like an hour 45, hour 50 and stuff. So even if you were to average that out, I guess that's a shit ton of content. That's not 140. What?
What are you thinking? You thinking it was 200?
Oh wait, you doubled. It's 100. Oh shit! I'm the one that did math wrong. Don't worry about me. I've aged 3 years. All right, don't worry about my brain. It's doing fine.
Feels good to be back.
Oh god. Oh man. We knew going up to this episode. I'm like, all right, so we're gonna jump in. We'll be like this, and then immediately it went off the goddamn rails. Immediately went bad. So what do we do on this podcast, Nate?
So what we normally did was we would take a movie. Originally it was actually underrated movies in a sense.
It was, underrated. Yep.
And then from that movie, we'd pick 3 topics, and then I think it dwindled down to 2 topics towards the back half of the pods.
That was not a sign of us. That was just,
we switched it up again, so we're kind of changing how we're doing it all over.
Yeah, but it's honestly still the same. It's just how the episodes are pushed out. So what we're doing now is we'll do the movie review, and then we used to have them called variety hours. Now they're just called side quests because we don't have to keep to an hour with this setup. So basically, 1 week we'll do the movie review. We'll do intro, outro, all that kind of stuff. We'll have some conversations in there, and then the next week we're going to do the topics. We'll do topic 1 and 2. So then we'll do stuff before and after that. Next week back to another movie, then topics and movies. So we're alternating between movie and topics. Gives us a little bit more breathing room, and allows us to get out more content. Even though we already did 70, which is still just a crazy number because it feels like we did 10 total. But people, back by popular demand, we're back. There's for the last 3 years I would get, oh, when are you guys doing the pod? Are you doing the pod again? When are you gonna do the pod again? Are you doing the pod again? I'd get that from random people for a while it was like every week, then it was every month, and then it remained that until mid this year it stopped, and then I was like, it's time to bring it back. They finally stopped asking for it.
So, okay, they kept asking, and then once they stopped asking, you're like, all right, now's the time. They don't want it. We're not in demand, but we're bringing it back.
Yep. And you know what the world needed was another podcast with two white guys.
Yeah. So here we are. Talking about shit Nate, we don't know about, really.
Honestly, we are. We'll get into some of the stuff that's changed in the past few years, including things that I know really irritate Nathaniel over there, myself included. But so basically, with getting into that, we're your Google search, we're your Wikipedia, we're ChatGPT without the plagiarism, because we'll actually tell you what's going on. So back when you used to do research and listen to people talk about facts and stuff, we're actually going to use that as a human thing and not just spit out hallucinations. Unless you want to call us out and get us wrong, then you can yell at us later. But I'm going to jump right into it. Unless there's anything you wanted to welcome them back with.
I got nothing. Yeah, I was thinking maybe something clever, but I got nothing. I'm rusty.
Well, I'm still thinking about how we fucked up the opener, okay? I'm still scrap it all, we're going to the top, and I'm not going to do that tonight. I told him I will not crack the whip anymore on this.
You know what's going to be great, though? Next week, he's going to do better.
Well, next week, Nate gets to intro it, so it has to be better. I just have to... I didn't say names. I barely said the name of the pot. I don't even know what I did. It was a fugue state that I was in. But so what I've done is I kind of I kind of threw down some major highlights from the past 3 years that we missed that we probably would have touched upon had we been doing the pod. So this is the segment called No One Wants to Hear Me Rant, so I'll make it quick. I pulled these sources from ABC, CBS, Wikipedia, everybody that did top lists. They do end of the year list, every year. So kind of to remind myself of what happened. So in 2023, when we would have stopped, we had do you remember the Chinese spy balloon?
No, I don't.
Oh, no. All right, so this is where we get into Nate not keeping up with news. So there was a Chinese spy balloon, but it was they thought it was a weather balloon. It flew over 200 feet, I think, into the U.S., and it was shot down. But the sensors were never activated. It was a huge deal of China's spying on us. And it really is something from them. It is a balloon that captures stuff, but it was never turned on over the States. So there was no no harm, no foul. I think they turned it off. I was uh-oh, we don't want to get in trouble for this. But that happened. You will know the second one. And this is that Ocean Gate submersible exploded.
Yep, I do know that one.
Okay.
Game controller.
Yes. It was so sadly 5 passengers, give or take the billionaire. Store-bought security cameras, ceiling lights from Camper World, and a game controller for steering. This is what it was made of. And apparently 3 different materials were used to create it. So once those materials interact with each other at that depth and pressure, yeah, of course they expand, they explode, nothing works. I don't know how they got away with that, but would you have ever gone on that had you been offered money?
No.
But you don't know that it's going to fail at this point.
I think it's a matter of who am I talking to that's giving me the background of this stuff? Am I seeing that, oh, that is a game controller before I go on? Do I get to look at it? Or is it just like, hey, would you
That's
like
a
to go on
dual
a
sense.
submarine for $1 million? Then my dumbass would probably be like, yeah, let's go on a submarine for $1 million.
For $1 million? Yeah. Okay, what's your threshold? So let's say I offered you 1,000.
And they're just asking me to go on a submarine.
Yes, just to go on the submarine.
I'm probably going on the submarine.
Oh no. $50.
Cool. I've always wanted to go on a submarine. $50, and I get to go on a submarine.
But if you walked in and you saw that DualSense play, I don't know what controller it was.
Oh no!
If you saw,
yes. No, if I see the DualSense controller, whatever it is,
will you still go for 1,000? Okay, 10,000.
No, I'm turning around.
$1 million.
I think I'm still turning around at that point.
He thinks he's turning. So he's on the fence. He could be swayed.
I do. It's hard to say where I'm at, but still seeing a controller. It's
yeah. I don't even want to go skydiving because it's one time somebody packed a chute wrong and I'm fucking done. So I wouldn't go on the submersible. But you will definitely remember Barbenheimer, 2023. We stopped right before Barbenheimer.
We were there for it.
We did it. We did the double feature. It beat The Dark Knight, which was obviously Nolan's other movie. The combined feat. Barbie was supposed to make 120 million. It made 162 because of this. Oppenheimer was supposed to make 50 mil max. It made 82.4 mil. So they each got this bump just based on, we knew they would, or we know they did just from the hype and everything that happened around it. Like, we probably weren't going to ever see a double feature of that. We usually don't see two movies in one day, and we did it because of that. Which one do you think was better?
I think it sucks because they're both good. Like, the messages behind both. Like, Barbie was better than I expected.
Yep.
And I think that's what made me enjoy it more. But also, I think the extreme of going from one to the other, of bubbly to a smoky, cloudy kind of movie in a sense.
Okay. So no, I get like the contrast is like the big reason it was like huge.
Yeah.
It was almost like the man's movie and the girl's movie, but if I had to
go back and watch, I'd watch Barbie.
I would too. I think Barbie was the better movie. Oh, Oppenheimer was good, but it was so slow.
Yep. Do you remember what order we watched the movies?
Yeah, we did Oppenheimer and then Barbie to do the wash it out of our mouth, right?
Yeah, which I think was the correct order to do that.
Yes, I agree, because we're like, let's end on something fun, because we know we're going to end on nuclear explosion in one of them and the start of mass death and radiation, all that stuff. So, I think Barbie was the good one. And that same year, this is the part where I won't rant, is the Bud Light boycott. Dylan Mulvaney, a transgender influencer, got one beer to promote it, and then everybody came after them. The party of non-cancel culture canceled Bud Light over it. So
I will go into a little tangent on this.
Okay.
So when that happened, we ended up going to a kind of dive bar in a sense.
Okay.
And from there, when we went, we were going to order drinks, and our server came out. By the way, we don't have Bud Light.
Oh, God, like, they just said it ahead of time?
Okay. So I understand, like, this place, it makes sense. They went on to say, though, we have a substitute brewery that we are using in the meantime, which was Zwei Brewery, which their stance, and that is they would definitely support transgender and all that. Where this place was against
very
it,
good.
They didn't do their research enough to figure out, this is probably not the replacement they should have gone with.
Yeah, I like Zwei very much, and Zwei's not a national thing. Is that inside baseball for us? Like, it's very local, so our area. It's very good little independent shop. Then I remember to the same thing. Everybody was like, "Well, getting Coors, dude. Coors has plenty of LGBTQ like ads. They do donations and everything. So it's like, what were you really doing?" But anyway, people like Kid Rock came out. Fucking Kid Rock came out and was like, "Fuck that!" Doing all like this. I think he shot up a can or whatever. So there was a bunch of hate and fallout. But the thing is, like, it was twofold that people don't know about, is that gay bars also stopped selling it because Bud, Anheuser-Busch, like, kowtowed to the other guys. They were like, I don't know if I use that phrase right, but they were like, they said we're going to stop, promoting it. We're going to pull back the sponsorship. So they also got a double backlash. Like it was like they shot themselves in the foot after already getting shot in the foot, technically in terms of sales. And then there were also bomb threats to the factories making it. So it wasn't just that their sales went down because, oh, yeehaw, we canceled them. There were so many reasons why it went down. It wasn't because of Kid Rock and the ilk of them. I did. So I said it was going to be quick, but hold on. So Kid Rock, he changed his allegiances a lot. And so for this Bud Light thing, it was, here's one of his lyrics. Okay. DJ Bobby Shazam is back with a positive message and to help you shake that booty while we all do our part to help fight this virus about COVID. So fight this virus. He said, follows up with, never mind the time, never mind the lines or the unemployment rate. We got to help each other, love one another, and everything in between. So don't sweat it, y'all. Just have a ball and let me see you quarantine. Okay, so quarantine guy. Now this, so now we have everybody saying, Fauci, everything, take your masks in, get your vaccines, take the pills, all that. And now his new his lyric was, wear your mask, take your pills. Now a whole generation's mentally ill. Man, fuck Fauci. Hey, but COVID's near. It's coming to town. We got to act quick. Shut our borders down. Joe Biden does. The media embraces. Big Don doesn't. They call him racist. Biggest fucking dipshit hypocrite. Dude, so anyway, I just found that. I had to dive into that. So okay. So for the record, if you listen to any of the 70 episodes, you know where we stand on shit. We're very realists in that we don't play a part on these podcasts. We never play like characters like other podcasters might like play a part. We're very honest in how we react to shit. So if you're catching this now, if this is episode 1, which is 71 for you, or 1 for you, I should say, good luck. Okay, you know where we are. Oh, sorry, that's not a threat. Don't come after me. Not like you know where we are. Probably easily findable. But
you know where we stand.
You know where we stand.
We are, so just if you don't want to, turn off the pod. We don't need you. Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah, Mom, turn off the pod. I'm not saying my mom's racist or anything. She's great.
I was gonna say, what are you digging yourself
that
into the hole?
That was a classic line I used to say. She'll get that. When things get a little spicier. Speaking of my dating life in 2023, nothing good. Nothing happened. Okay, now going to... We used to do updates with my Hinge and stuff. It was never good. Movies at the box office that rocked that year was Guardians 3, Across the Spider-Verse, Dead Reckoning 1, John Wick 4, Creed 3, which I could have sworn was way earlier, The Eras Tour, which is already passed, Poor Things, Godzilla -1. Remember Cocaine Bear? That turned out to be a big flop. It was fun and whatever. Demon Slayer. Can you tell me anything about Demon Slayer? That was Kimetsu no Yaiba. I'm gonna butcher that. That's like its full name. Demon Slayer : Kimetsu no Yaiba. Like that's how it's like called on everything I look at.
Well, actually, I've never seen that movie. So the way Demon Slayer works, it was an anime movie that released, but then they went through and made it episodic. So there was more content into the episodes. So it's broken down into episodes rather than just being one whole movie.
Okay. Yeah, because I know there's I think another one pops up later because it's multi-year stuff. Like they're not just doing one and done.
Yeah.
All right. That was 2023 in a nutshell. 2024, just last year we're almost at the end of this year. And when this comes out, it'll be 2026. So 2024 feels recent, but it's not. 2024 starts with Trump convicted and elected because nothing matters. And those strong, silent moral types will give anything to keep their safety blankets on. And the strong, silent moral types was in air quotes, just so everybody's aware.
I saw that.
And then, Luigi Mangione kills the United Healthcare CEO.
Yep.
Take that as you will. Yep. Let's see. It was a bad year. There's planes started failing, windows started popping. I remember all like the failures and Boeings and stuff. Natural disasters, all that good stuff. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce become a thing. So
that was 2024.
That was 2024.
I feel like they've been a thing for longer than that just because of how much I've heard about it.
Right? It's the era of not giving a shit about them.
Spoiler alert, they're engaged now.
Are they? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's how I'm not keeping up with that. I know
It's
her
my
album
life.
should have.
It's my life. No.
Oh no, he's a Swiftie. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Alert!
For the record, I'm not a Swiftie.
For the record. And for the record, Trump is not actually harmed in a rally shooting. His ear is perfectly fine. He never talks about it. We don't hear about the shooter. And who the fuck died? Name me the person that died. Name me. What is their name? Anybody? What is their name? If you're at home and you have to Google it, that's a problem. Somebody died at that rally in front of him. No one knows the name. Anyway, not ranting. It's a fucking cover up, guys. I'm not a conspiracy. I feel like I should be in a basement with tinfoil on. But this is 2020.
Actually, he's not a basement, but he does have tinfoil on.
Yeah, it's true. Don't. You're not supposed to tell him I actually have tinfoil on everything. It's not a meth room. All right. Todd updates. I had a 1-week relationship. It's famous among those who know. And I almost dated a lady that thought she was a witch.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll save that story if it ever comes around in topics. But that happened. Top movies of that year. Inside Out 2, which I still have not seen.
Okay, that's good. You should
Deadpool
watch.
and Wolverine.
You're a
Deadpool guy.
It was fun. They put in the humor. They could have had more to it.
Okay, fair. Wicked Part 1, Dune 2, Beetlejuice, Bad Boys Ride or Die, Alien Romulus, Twisters, Furiosa, Conclave, Madam Web, which I did not see and I refused to see, Heretic, which was very good. We saw that together. Anora, which was my pick for best movie. I really liked Anora. I actually just bought it the other day. The Substance, which was great. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire came out that year. And of the top 50, half of them all were sequels that year that I could see.
Studios see the money from the first one, so they figured, why not double down, make a sequel?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it type thing, right?
Yeah.
That was what I had for 2024. 2025, this last year, if you're listening to it.
This stuff happened this year is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
Whatever I said in the last one, just worse. Okay? Just worse. It's just, I'm not even going to get into it. It's just politics and tariffs. And another podcaster that made national news became a goddamn martyr for the dipshits. Okay, I mean, if I die, I'm a podcast. If I die, ain't no one building anything. No one's going to bring anything about because of me. No, it's just...
I'll build you something.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. The Pope died after meeting J.D. Vance. Let's see. Doge came a thing and destroyed people in the government offices and then left with Elon getting great deals and us not saving any money. So that happened. Nate, the biggest one I wanted for you was it started for a few years, but this year, ChatGPT, DeepSeek, all of those guys really took off. It became mainstream to use AI. Now, Nate, this is your point. You tell me about AI.
It's garbage. It's shit. It doesn't have a place in the workplace. It doesn't have a place for artists. It's not a thing that people should see as an easy way out. And it's sad that people see it as, quote unquote, a tool, but it's not.
Yeah, it's a tool for tools. I know a lot of people, the thing is, like, people listening to this, I guarantee are like, well, hey, I use it. And people that I love, I'm sure, are like, well, hey, I use it. Guys, just on the grand scheme of it all, it can only take jobs. It will never build jobs. It will only ruin the environment. It will never make it better. And you know, I posted something a long time ago, or no, it feels like a long time ago, where it was like, the saying used to be, those that can't do teach. That was always just a poke fun at teachers, even though they're great human beings and they should be paid way more. Now it's those that can't use AI, because really, we have CEOs. We've personally known people that are just like going to use AI slop, as it's been called. And I think there is like a big there's a bubble happening right now. We'll see if this ages well or not, but people are actually starting to see like all these companies like Coca-Cola and stuff using AI, and they're getting backlash because it's like, you cheap assholes, you're billion-dollar companies. You can pay a creative person to build this, and you can create jobs with like actors and stuff. Quit farming it out to just like 17,000 input prompts to make, a 1-second thing. Like, let's just do it the classic way, use human creativity. And it's just, we're very anti-AI. What's that?
There's recently Amazon released an anime, and they made an English dub version, and they used AI to do that. I listened to a little bit. There's no emotion behind the voices. It's very flat. It's so depressing. And then reading the comments on some of the other stuff, like the people that do the prompt AI artwork, they're like, oh, well, this allows us people that don't have the talent to make art of our own. And it's like, no, what's happening is you're stealing art from the internet that people actually have the talent, or they put the time and effort. It's not like these people that have done art or music, film, any of that kind of stuff. It's not overnight that they just start, hey, I did this because I thought I could do it. No, they put in the time and effort to create that talent of theirs that should be noticed over AI.
Hear, hear, amen, etc., etc. No, yeah, I totally agree, obviously. And to be clear, listeners, if this is your first one, if this isn't, that we can get on tangents, but usually it's not dour bullshit. It was just a lot of bad news wrapped up in the last few years. Usually we can, this isn't the whole episode or whole podcast. We're just getting back into the swing of things. We got to take care of some unfinished business. And it was every argument you and I had while we were playing video games was like, all right, now we get to talk about it to the podcast. So this is just us getting it off our chest. We'll get to, to fun movies and whatever soon. But yes, what was I going to say about the idea that AI is like somehow creative or answering questions or giving people like real answers to mental illness? Like they're doing like therapy and stuff, but it's actually doing the reverse. Like it's siloing people, and it's just a mass plagiarism machine. Like it can't give you real human insights or think of something new. It can only take what's already been done and regurgitate it in different ways. Like it's just a repackaging machine. And the thing is, like, you have CEOs being like, oh, hey, so I asked ChatGPT this and it told me this, so let's do that. And you're like, well, then why are we paying you? If I showed up to my job and I just kept, and every time they asked me something, I said, hold on, and I Googled it in front of them and said what Google said, they would fire me. But they can get away with it if it's ChatGPT. I do not understand it. But it's only getting worse, which is crazy.
Want a whole episode on this? Let us know.
That's true.
We could do a whole episode.
Well, maybe if we do, well, it'd have to be connected to a movie. So if we watch a movie that involves AI, get ready. get ready. But anyhow, so we'll end the rant there. Okay, that's what I had for that. Todd dates. I actually had a couple dates. Nothing happened. Okay, I'm still single. Just in case those people that wanted to know. One of these, I'll have to get back into sharing you prompts and things I've seen on my apps, which haven't gotten any better. So I'm not happily married with a picket fence. So the last...
but speaking of this real quick.
Oh, no.
It's a good segue.
Yes.
Thank you for that. Good news for the year. I got married.
Yes. It's not all doom and gloom, but I wasn't going to spoil alert for you, so you can... Yes, go on.
Yeah, so you guys have met my wife in previous episodes, Kat.
Mm-hmm.
I managed to not fuck it up, and now we're married.
Yeah, she gave him the old midnight meat train, and now they're here. You might want context in case...
Yeah, because people are like, okay, so Nate gets pegged. That's what's happening.
Which, hey,
here.
Do your own. We don't shame.
Not my thing, but no, it's a movie review that we did.
Yeah, it was our Halloween episode. It was probably our second Halloween episode, I think.
Yeah.
Or I don't know which one it was. But yeah, it was we
month.
Yeah, maybe it was one of those. I can't even remember. Yeah, but Midnight Meat Train, a Bradley Cooper joint. It was an independent, basically a horror movie.
It had a good concept at first, and then goes off the rails
Chuds,
at the
basically.
end.
Yeah, Chuds at the end. We give her crap all the time for it, but it's great because it's what we wanted. It was a fun episode, and it's a memorable one for us. So, yes, you were married. We've had great, and again, like let's do the good stuff. A lot of good has happened in the past few years. Like I've gone to my first Comic Cons now in San Diego. Those have always been
Hmm.
fun. A couple of good friends that I go with, and just get to see really cool movies there, and then get to explore all the good stuff. I've gone on. I was about to say I think I've gone on trips, but I don't think I've gone anywhere like exciting like on actual vacations. I've done
Was
New York
Indianapolis not
City, which was
exciting?
great. What's that?
Was Indianapolis not exciting?
No, no, I'm trying to like the years before. Like I'm getting to
Oh
like
God. Yeah.
current time. Sorry, I'm not being clear. So like it was like kind of like a dour kind of I don't know. Not man.
2024, he did go to Vegas.
Was that 2024?
Yeah, that was 2024.
Guys, ignore everything I said for the past
How old did you turn in
2 minutes.
2024?
We don't talk about that. I am. I'm a. I'm in my. I just turned 30.
Plus 10?
Don't no. Plus more at this point. Okay, so yes, but no, that's where I was going to get to. I forget. Like, okay, I didn't do any big because I think I'd gone to Iceland during our last stint when we were recording. I think that was one of the last things. And I'm like, big international trip. It was great. I have gone
Yeah.
to really good trips, like obviously San Diego, it counts and stuff. But yes, we did Vegas, which was really cool. We got to do the Sphere. We did Postcards from Earth. That the movie that's made for it. That was really fun. We did. I lost a good chunk of money. Your wife made money. It was
Hmm.
her first go around, and it was that beginner's luck. I hope we'll find out maybe one day if it's true beginner's luck.
Yep.
Dragon. That's an inside joke. And then yes, so this year was way more travel than I think like last year, the year before that. Was kind of saying like not much happened in terms of that, but then all of a sudden I went on a couple road trips. We went to Comic Con and then went immediately to Indianapolis for the bachelor party, which was great. And we
That's
did Gen
fantastic.
Con. Yeah, so that was for Nate's bachelor party, and that was just the guys being guys. Mostly me being guys because I think I was the only single one. But other than that, it was guys being guys.
Yes, it was, but it was a lot of not a lot actually. Very little sleep is what I was gonna say.
That was my very first flight missed, I believe. Was that your first flight missed?
That was my first flight missed as well, and never fucking again.
Yeah, so that was. Oh, I hear Sin.
Yeah,
If I can hear Sin, the world can hear Sin.
Yep,
She's a
she's
wild
here.
one. So the start of that trip, we missed the flight. One of us made it. They were coming from a different area, but we missed the flight. That was a long day as we did standbys. Only a certain amount of seats were available, more standbys. So it was a late night. Next day, though, I mean, Gen Con was great. We had fun. I mean, we played some new board games, met some people, like, just like people running board games and building them and stuff. Got to hear like how they came about with their concepts and things like that. We got to play them as teams. You and I did basically a Pong tournament. No,
Yes,
Pong.
we did.
Jeez, Pogs.
Yeah,
Not
Pogs.
Pong.
I know it was.
You didn't even catch it, but yeah, okay. Pogs. Pong would also be
Yeah,
a throwback, but yeah.
it would be. But yeah, no, it's truly an amazing like just board game convention from the organization behind it, of how massive it is, taking over not only the convention center, Lucas Oil Field Stadium, also including the surrounding hotels and their conference rooms. It's on such a scale that I never realized how big it was until actually going there.
Yeah, I had no idea what it was, but we all knew you would know, so that was what mattered. Because it was like Gen Con. I was like, I don't know what the hell that is. And why it's board games, I don't know. It's just called Gen Con. It is cool, great. But yeah, it was inside the stadium was just cool to have like all those tables open in the middle of it. And it's like they're just playing board games in the stadium. Like it was just I don't know, it's like
Yeah,
nerd inside of what should be bro culture, but it was cool.
right.
Uh, but yeah, so yeah, we did some good trips. It was a lot of stuff packed into this year, and then at the end of this year, minus this month for movies, we had Minecraft. We had what is Rebirth?
Rebirth. Can we figure out what rebirth is without looking it up? Or you know
I
what?
made a
I'm gonna see
note.
if I can look it up. Rebirth.
Rebirth. Oh shit! I should know what this is.
Guys, this
Is
is
it obvious
Todd.
as hell?
Yeah.
Is this? Let me know
It's
if it's
gonna be
obvious.
obvious. rebirth movie. Huh.
Rebirth in 2025.
Let's see if I can lead Todd down the path.
Have
of
I
his
seen it?
memory. I don't believe you have seen it, but you saw the first one in the drive-in.
Oh shit! It's Jurassic Park or Jurassic
Yes.
World Rebirth. Okay.
Yes. There you go.
Woo! Yeah, I totally forgot. I was like, I made these like notes, and I'm like, I'll remember what that is. No shit. Okay.
No, hell no, it
Superman.
does. You make
Yeah.
notes and it's very vague. You're not gonna remember.
Yeah. If I'd made them like right before, but I made these like a week ago. Final Reckoning, Fantastic Four, First Steps. We had Brave New World, which was the Captain America, which was fine.
Yeah,
it
was fine.
Thunderbolts, which was great.
Yeah,
so it actually went the other way around.
Underappreciated movie.
Yeah, we had a good run of movies where we had Sinners, Weapons. We had Predator Badlands. I saw One Battle After Another. I don't think you've seen that.
I have not seen
Good
it
movie.
yet.
28 Years Later. That's we could have episodes on recapping stuff, but that's not part of the plan. But there's interesting stuff.
These movies that you guys are like, hey, yeah, you should definitely do this movie. Let us know. We might go through it.
Yeah.
I mean, where did we get our name for this podcast?
From 28 Days Later, because in the church it says the end is nigh, the end is close, and then just played a pun off. I love my puns, and we came up with the end is sigh, because you never know how you're going to go, but most likely it's going to be a sigh.
Ends up the end is sigh for sure with 28 years later.
Yeah, that was 95% of like a good movie, I think. And then we had Running Man, which I just saw last night, actually. So I won't spoil anything. But that's the new Edgar Wright movie. And that was fun. And K-pop Demon Hunters, which I have not seen, but it's taken the world by storm.
It was in the Macy's Day Parade. People were
I saw
it.
that. Yeah. People love that. Other podcasts I listen to, which, guys, you probably go listen to other podcasts. I'm sure. I mean, you're like, why am I listening to this when these other ones exist? But, it's fine.
Hey, here's how much it was loved. For the wedding, I learned one of the dances for the garter toss.
Did you really? I didn't know what that was.
Yes. That's exactly what it was from.
Okay. And you guys... Interesting. Okay. Now, I mean... No, that went over my head. And then you guys dressed up like it for Halloween, for the Halloween party, which is always a good yearly thing. So that is also something good that's happened over the past few years. And so you guys were K-pops in that. The other movie that I had listed here was Friendship. I don't think you've also seen that.
Friendship I have seen, yes.
Oh, did we talk about this?
No, we haven't. I think it's just...
you son of a bitch. It's good. Tim Robinson, man, he's so good.
Just almost his I Think You Should Leave with Tim Robinson on Netflix extended into a movie, that character in a sense just going on, and you're like, fuck this guy. This is who he is. If
you want to see that in an even more appropriate sense, The Chair Company on HBO is that show. It's like a million little segments of I Think You Should Leave spun into actual plot. That's also insane. But you're like, I watch them like, holy shit, that's just a segment they didn't use. That's just a character that I would have seen. Or maybe that one already existed in the background of the, like, it's the most bizarre show I've ever watched, but also really good. Which I think, unless you have anything else, Nate, I was going to transition to what have you been watching? Let's do a little bit of recommendations we used to do.
All right. What have I been watching? So this is where you guys find out I'm not up to date on shit and how far behind I am on stuff.
I used to be really ahead on movies, and people would always ask me for movie advice. Now I'm like, uh-oh. So I'm way further ahead on TV shows, but I am getting back into getting close on the movies. So anyway, that's, neither here nor there.
So currently for me, we just finished Sakamoto Days anime.
What the fuck is that? Okay.
Assassins.
Everything's anime. Not about assassins, okay.
Yep. The second one we're currently watching is The Americans.
Hell yeah.
So slowly getting through that. I am also currently on a rewatch of a show that I have watched hundreds of times, and that is Scrubs.
Oh, okay. Is it because of the restart, the reboot?
February.
It's not a reboot, it's a continuation.
No. It's a continuation, yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel? Are you nervous about that?
Always, yes.
Yeah, you should
Scrubs
be.
has shit the
I
bed
haven't heard
before.
one way or the other. I've just seen the preview and I'm like, okay, I'm really excited for this, but we know most of these 20-year later whatever things just shit the bed.
Yep, sadly they do. I'm holding my expectations. I'm not
What's
going high hopes.
I'm optimistic and hopeful for you because I know you like Scrubs so much.
Well, guess what? Here's what's going to happen. In February, you guys will be able to find out what I actually think of it if you stick
It's
around.
true. You better stick around. Remember how I used to talk shit about Gen Z all the time?
Yep.
And I would alienate that audience? Yeah, I still fucking hate
Oh,
you
yeah.
little bastards, okay? Prove me wrong. Prove me
He is getting
wrong.
old, right, guys?
Dude, we both about midway through this episode, I'm listening to you talk, and we were talking about things and like your server, not stuff, and everything. I was like, dude, we are the two old guys yelling over the balcony and the Muppets. I can't remember what their names are, but we're them. I've always been them, but you're joining me.
Yeah, slowly getting there.
So you're watching Scrubs, and is that it? I see Scrubs. You're watching The Americans, and then the name of the show. I have no idea what you said earlier.
Sakamoto Days. The
Sakamoto
other
Days.
one I want to bring up is this was brought to me by my dungeon master. I want to point this out.
I'm sorry. What's
Yes,
a dungeon master?
I've been doing D&D.
What's
for
that
the
like?
past 2 years.
What's that like?
It's great. It's amazing. It's a lot of fun.
Huh?
It's
I bet that's
hours
cool.
of just play, and it's great.
Hours with an OUR, which excludes Todd. Okay. I'm not in this group, but I have been requested as a guest spot, so we'll see what happens.
to add some chaos into it.
Yep, just to fuck your guys' campaign up.
But the other one that I would recommend is Dropout TV.
Oh, hey. Wait, you gave him credit? Fuck you. I gave you so many. I told you about it for so long. Nate, you can say whatever you want. I'm taking half credit for that.
So thanks to my dungeon master for that.
But it's actually very affordable. We're not getting money from them. Who would pay us to promote them on our pod? We're not getting money from, but they are very affordable, and they're fair wages. They're a great group. Like, it's ethically cool. Like, everybody's amazing on there, and it's from the former College Humor like establishment. And these are just improvisers. Make Some Noise and Game Changer are just phenomenal. And I know Very Important People just started back up with their third season, and there's so many good shows on there, and a lot of D&D stuff on there.
With Very Important
it's so
People.
good.
I started watching that one, and like the makeup on that is phenomenal.
Yep, and I know that to date us, we're recording early December. Reka is going to be a giant hot dog. She's like, I'm a turtle, because they always have them like you can't see what you're going to be before you go out there, and they're like, she's like, I can tell everything about this screams turtle because she feels like the suit on her, but she's a big old hot dog. So I'm excited for that one. But yeah, that whole group.
There's a lot of good cameos in there too. From you got
Oh,
Wayne
absolutely.
Brady, Howie Mandel. It's just kind of crazy.
Yep.
You're like, oh, these people.
Paul F. Tompkins, baby.
Yeah.
Yep. A lot of great people from the Comedy Bang Bang world, which I think I've talked about this in the past on the podcast. Like, I love that, like everything in there. They are crossing over. Those two, like Vic Michaelis and them, Reka, everybody will start showing up on Comedy Bang Bang and I'm like, oh, I know this person's name from Dropout. And then the Dropout people are getting Paul F. Tompkins and things like that. And Ben Schwartz and things. Everybody's like joining this. It's become a cool collective of people. So I'm excited. Yeah, that's a great recommendation. That I'll also co-opt that recommendation. Is that it for you, or should I?
That's it for me.
I know. So Nate's not gonna be able to probably weigh in on some of these, but Pluribus. I know I'm not talking into a void. I'm sure most of you are watching Pluribus, the next show from Vince Gilligan, who did Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, starring Ray Seahorn. That's a very unique show. Again, I mentioned The Chair Company. It's insane. Severance was still good, but I'm not really watching that right now. It's kind of off on its hiatus again. What is consistently good, and they record seasons ahead of time, is Slow Horses. That's still really good on Apple TV. But I think that brings.
I just want to bring up real quick, actually.
Oh, I was about to wrap it up, and here you go.
I'm sorry to just bring everyone back in. Rehearsal season 2.
Oh God, dude, Nathan Fielder is a genius.
Yeah.
We're big fans of TV shows you have to look away from because you're so cringed out.
The way he weaves everything, though, together and make it seem like, oh, yeah, this totally makes sense. And it's just, yeah, kudos to him for what amount of research he does into his shows. The amount of research we do, 15 minutes, I can't imagine how many hours or days or weeks he puts into stuff.
Years, man. It's got to be for the most recent one. Jesus, like to recreate some of these takes years. Like, yeah, it's genius. But we're big fans of shows that you can't really suggest to other people, like in normal day-to-day conversation, because it takes so much work to explain. And you're also like, you might not like it, or it's going to be weird, or you just have to give it time. Like, there's a lot of justifications for the stuff we like. So that's our personality. If you're new to the pod, thank you for joining. Except if you're Gen Z. And then, but like everybody, thanks for joining us. We're really excited to be back on the air, as they say. They don't say that. But Nate, I'm going to let you take this next part. What is the first movie we're coming back with?
The first movie we're coming back with next week is going to be Flight of the Navigator.
Yes, indeed. It is a Todd pick from 1986. Flight of the Navigator is it's a classic from my book. Nate saw it for the first time this week, I think, or last week, or whatever. And yeah, we'll have our thoughts on it. So what we're not doing underrated movies. There will be underrateds on there. If they are, we'll give you a heads up, as if that matters. But we're going to do movies from all over. These are just movies that maybe we've seen and remember for a certain reason. Ones that aren't talked about enough. Maybe there's big ones that we love that we may, actually go on with. But yeah, it's going to be all over the place. So tune in to hear us review that.
I got nothing else then.
Oh, man, so one in the bank.
Yeah.
Can we land this plane as bad as we took it off, Nate?
I know there's rate and review us.
Yeah, that's right. Rate and review us we're on all the platforms. I mean, if you're listening to us, you found us on the platforms, so
exactly.
Really,
but
that's a weird one. Yeah, rate us, leave us a comment, even if it's a bad one. Hey, it's still a comment, still engagement. Follow us at The Indecide on Instagram, TikTok, even YouTube. I listed us there, so our video, their audio, can't see us, but they're there. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your loved ones, and tell those you hate. In case you hated this, let them hate it too, baby. We'll take all comers.
You'll take the Gen Zers.
Yeah. You got to win me over, guys. You're just too conservative for my taste. Sorry about that, conservatives. But anyway, some of you really hate this, and that makes me feel joy. But some of you really love it, hopefully. But yeah, that's our welcome back episode. Thanks for tuning in. It's not a radio show, but what it used to have a catchphrase, and this episode technically is titled "It's Fucking Candyland."
Oh well. Usually, I didn't have it.
I thought we used to say it's fucking Candyland.
You always said it.
Did I say it?
That was your.
Oh, you used to have a unique one every time.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a unique one on the spot.
A unique one on the spot. Oh,
I love this guy. I can see his face. I can see him.
Well, we're back, baby. That's all I got.
Holy shit, we did land it badly. We did it, guys. We start and end the way. Shit, I'm fumbling it now. We start the same way. We're even keel. We run a really tight ship over here. All right, it's fucking Candyland, and we'll see you next time. Bye.